You see. He did it. He did it. But this I do not agree to. I will tell you if you still hear my sister. That was another time. Believe me, as you're speaking, the spirit is putting you on my mind and I receive my love, like you trying to make me feel better. Thank you, my sister. I will carry this sometime and then you will leave because me, I cannot deal with doubts, yeah? So I believe he did it. And now the only problem they will have is the fact that they have drugged her. Drugged her. And I have to do a reading about that. I heard somebody say one thing that made sense to me, like so much sense. You know how quickly he answered to this accusation? It's like he had his answer prepared for this case here. The guy is telling the truth. He said so many people have clowned Jay-Z, attacked him, other rappers and stuff. He wouldn't even acknowledge them in one of his songs. He's not that kind of rapper. He doesn't answer. But this time, my love, he answered mighty quickly, like prepared. The only thing that they will have is the drug situation. But me, I don't agree to what's happening here. And I will explain why. I am 43 years old, yeah? Girl, at that time, it was normal. Let's not act brand new. But me, I was part of that motion, my love. 17 with a 35-year-old baller, my love. Okay? 16 with the 28 years old. How do you think? Check it with your grandmother and you will see what I'm trying to tell you. This was normal back in the days. Even 13, though this is a bit young, I agree. I agree. Oh, yes. But you know, people, they want to act brand new. Now is a new time. And I believe now all these guys, they're shaking in their boots like you have no idea because all of them gave into this. But it's time also for the woman to come up to say that she was, I mean, please, I was part of that love. It's only despite myself I'm a cougar now. Oh, believe me, but back then, if you do not have money, you're older and stuff like that, you're not getting me. 18. I had a 16. I had a baller, my love. I don't even remember his age. All I know, he was balling, my love. To the point he'll send you a courier. I had a personal somebody, whatever concert I wanted to see in Paris, he would bring one of these Jewish boys, my love. He would bring a guy, like I didn't even know what I was into. Oh, believe it, my love, they had to be ballers too, and they would come to us. This was the norm. Younger girl with a bit older man. Please, you know. And in the US, I know you have like hard rules about that. In Europe, is 15. 15 is the sexual majority. So at that time, you can do what you want. Ask your granny about what I said, she will tell you. Or your great grandmother and them. This is nothing new. Yes, love. Pick us up, all these things. And they were gentle to us too. A lot more than these guys nowadays. It was never like even the intimacy, believe me, love, was nothing crazy, my love. Like, yeah, I'm using you. No, 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 no. It was like that. So the woman has got to come forth, but they wouldn't say that. Cassie, yes, love. Oh, please, me, I'm a queen of pentacles. So I ain't got, and I don't have time to lie to you folks. Yeah, I can be wrong like anybody, but lying is not what I do. This is what they omit to say. So I know all these guys are shaking in their boots now because they all gave into it now. Nobody has ever drugged me, my love. No one. Another time, that's where they went too far. And Jay-Z did it, my love. This is what I'm here to tell you. The only thing I know, not never, this was not the move. This is when they went too far, if the lady says it's true. Otherwise, everything else is conventional. And 13 might be a little young, you know, but it's all that it is to it. The other cases and stuff, sure, minor, but if this was, because mind you, they say it happened in the year 2000. My sister, that there is 25 years ago. And this counts for a generation, like sociologically, a whole generation. This was another time, but let's it's over. That time is revolute. Like in biblical times, like being married at 11 or 12, it took us all so many years to change that. 14 became acceptable, then it was 16, then now it's like 18, 20, or a bit more years ago. It's like, wait until you're 18, perfect time to be a mother and stuff, yeah? Now they want to change this. But I tell you, a limit will remain. A limit will remain, and it will be towards something young. They cannot expect you to wait until you're 30 to be intimate with anybody. So is that you need to know that rules around teenagers and my sister too. Right now it's dangerous being a man. Because if you have one of these crazy chicks waking up on you, you can really go to jail, my love. This year, the feminine is wrong. Cassie was wrong. My sister, she took them, like, you thought that lifestyle was for free? For free now. Please, my sister, believe me, I look at Cassie, I don't even see beauty in her, my love, like, because it's what it is. Certain people, they can get tricked by the fact that you're mixed, stuff. If you look at Cassie is not as pretty as you think. Please, that's my opinion. My sister, you know, believe me, it could have been anybody else. You thought he took you everywhere. You were a mediocre dancer, a mediocre singer with that Virgo energy, can't even come out of your shell trying to be on stage. This year was not going to be this. He gave you everything you got. Everything. And I tell you, it's going to turn against her. Because not only did he pay her, lavish her years after years. When she went off on him, he gave her $20 million. And girl, since you're speaking of this, I keep up with it in the spirit. My sister spirit is saying to me that number one person who ratted him out was Cassie. Cassie. Even when she took the money, the cops or the feds questioned her and she spoke everything she needed to say. Another energy too. I keep telling you about Bieber. Because you can mess with white folks. Oh yes, love her. She's wrong for what she did to Diddy. I don't care how wrong he is himself. He compensated you. My sister, you could have gone to the cops, to the feds, just like you're doing him now a long time ago. They don't say that you spoke, and the problem too, my love, if Bieber did not speak, he will be speaking to the feds himself. He's in this like you have no idea, my love. They did it. One thing though. Thank you for changing my mood, try hard. My love, you're not getting Beyonce. So if Jay-Z goes down, Beyonce will separate from him. Believe me, love. Bieber will speak as and some Diddy will bring the worst out of you. It's obvious by now, but Jay-Z is a smooth operator too, and at that time he was like that too. Oh yeah, she's not this year. Is like the real Virgo. Do you remember the scene in the elevator when they were fighting? The way she was sliding to the left and right, like, oh please don't touch me. I'm too pretty for this shit. Yeah. This is how it's going to be with him. And right now, maybe the spirit will say, you know what I feel? Like magic. Believe me, that's how she's gonna be dodging them left and right. Nobody is coming for her. This one, she worked hard for the thing, and it's him. Yeah, you don't see me. How can I rape a young girl? Leave me out of this, and it won't be. You know this one? This is when now she's the magician that she is. I can feel it, my love. The moment I got the news yesterday, I felt like this one Virgo here, not to name her, like pressing all the magic she can. It took me back to a reading that I did, when she did her country album, that song Jolene. Me, the moment I heard her version, I'm like, because nobody wants Jay-Z, my love, with his old ugly ass. She's talking about the feds. Jolene, when it came out, was an energy to push everything away from her man. It's not working, love. She's putting more magic, love. This is what I can see. And one thing too, just remember me, they're lying. Jay-Z is lying how quickly he answered. He had his oh, nobody love. He had his answer ready. And is telling me that she is already losing crowd because of him, my love. Believe me. I will see now about their asses briefly. But I'm aware of that. I checked it yesterday. Like, really, the moment I heard drugs, I was like, you do not have to be doing all of that. Oh, yes, he is. His answer was prepared for the occasion. And again, for somebody, I forgot the name of the guy, but somebody who never even mentioned another guy. And his connection to R. Kelly, my love. I don't know if you remember, they did an album like The Best of Both Worlds. Eh, he had Aliyah too. They were 28, 30, pushing 30 when the girl was 14 or 17, love. But that time was different, I'm trying to tell you. So please, Beyonce, me, I can feel magic like you have no idea. And she's not doing this for him, she's doing this for the kids, yes? Yes, we are different, my love, but I told you to. The moment you said you do not regret things, I told you I'm a Cancer, my love. I care. So let me go back to Beyonce. You should care. Not necessarily like a Cancer or a Pisces, but something balanced, my love. We are not animals, we're like highly evoluted, you say, or ascended beings. Just check yourself and the dog. Check how easy it is to set a trap on a mice or a bird. Yeah, you will see how ascended you are. You need to care. But please, I need to go back into this energy. Me, I can see Beyonce pressing magic on these folks, like trying the best she can to protect that man. What, my sister, you know what I can see? She's going to be impacted by this, no matter what she does. Because because she's with him. I have to see now because there is a connection. Yes, we are different, my love. Me, this kind of spirit that I have is for everybody, regardless of race, religion, gender, and stuff. Yeah, and I have to give it as such. You can see it here in the world card. Oh, yes, love. But she has an issue she cannot control here. And the craziest part, she has nothing to do with this. I can see it yet again. She will feel burdened literally by this relationship, but they have everything in common. Decades of being together and stuff, you do not have to believe me. She's a victim of him too in this sense here. I can see that. Like, look what you did to us. But so long and so much together, she cannot escape like that. Believe me. And she knows that. Knowledge is not magic. Lets you know she's limited in what she can do here. It says it's game over, it seems. But Beyonce will lose money, is what I'm seeing. And they care. especially her, about this thing that came out. They really care. I would see Virgo normally it's like, it's my reputation that is being toyed with. Believe me. Believe me. They do not like the smoke. And the craziest part, because these people are right. This I did not see. It will change their lives. This thing with Jay-Z. It will change it, love. And they're about to lose money. So me, the spirit is starting to talk to me about this thing. Like these endorsements and contracts, Jay-Z is coming out of some of them. And by proxy, he will follow Beyonce too. And mind you, she's getting older too. Somebody like me, I can enjoy, but briefly, Cowboy Carter. No, I've never heard the whole thing. I ain't got time for this country. Me, I'm an African girl. Sure, I like you guys in the US, but finding myself in Texas now is a bit too much for me. But I can respect the artistry. Yeah, but the true creator, you will never do it so that you'd never care. I don't care. This is not the way, my love. Then he will not care for you. Then you cannot pray to it anymore. And these things, compassion is key. Also, you hear me. So yeah, losing money. And by proxy as well, her, she's going to get impacted. Cowboy Carter, not everybody listens to this. And they're smart as hell because that Renaissance tour was her last tour. Of this magnitude now, she cannot do it anymore. One reason or two. You know that Beyoncé is actually older than her age. And something happened to her too. For a trained singer and stuff like that, she tuned it down this year. But if you saw the tour before, was it on the run, all this effery? Beyonce was taking steroids, my love. And they changed her voice and everything. So me, I know she's not taking that no more because you can see she doesn't dance like a lunatic anymore because she knows if you go on, anybody will be able to see it. And to me, she's enmeshed with Jay-Z to a point is not normal. This is a woman, despite what you think of her, she never had self-confidence, which is why she never wore clothes either. Beyonce's style was like an outfit that needs to be like body fit, like a freaking like panties. She never wore anything else, love. So this year, she's not leaving Jay-Z, though believe me, no love, no nothing, but I'm not leaving you because you're mine type of thing. And yeah, making the last money they could. And either way, her music will be dying out. I think it's that Renaissance, the album. Me, I can't listen to stuff like this. What is that? What was that? It's game over for you, Beyonce. And you're about to lose money with this thing here too, because you know the problem, love? The girl is telling the truth. And one thing she'll be able to say, like, Lord, I mean, guys, forgive me, my Lord. Guys, you're lying, you're BSing. At that time, I was not even with him. This here, me need to love, but I respect the artistry. I respect the artistry. This Virgo is a machine, and I respect that. But I know that she's a witch, my love. So me, I do not listen to her music. I like the young Beyonce actually before she met Jay-Z. You feel me? Believe it. Spirit is saying to me, Puffy, he's the Scorpio here, is going to be the end of Beyonce. She is, love. Stuff she does and very good Tarzan. Me, I liked the older Beyonce. Crazy in Love is a nice album, but this is when she met Jay-Z. That was her only and then please. By the time she pulled out Deja Vu, that was 2000 something. Even my sister gave it to me. Here, Deja Vu. I'm like, nah, thank you. B-Day. Thank you. I don't want the album. And one album that was not bad of hers is that with Run the World. I'm a grown woman. Sweet Dreams, Beautiful Nightmare. Those were nice songs of hers, but she was not the same. At that time, she didn't have all the witchery situation around her. She grew into it. Didi will be the end of Beyonce. Hi, Phyllis. Nice to see you. You are a member, and this is what you can have. I'm looking for other members as well, but if you do not show up, there's nothing I can do. So Phyllis, we're greeting you. Please share your sign, and this is what you can have. Let me give you what I must, and the rest of the month is for you to enjoy as early as Sunday. So back to Beyonce. And I'm thinking Beyonce, I've seen it. It's the whole music industry that he's putting to an end. It was about time, because anything you do is BS the MFing way. If this girl called Tyler, you know, she's an African like me, you would think I would care. No way. If this is your new star now, you should have caught it when they gave you Rihanna. Have you seen Rihanna today? Because me, I could have told you 15 years ago. Mm-mm. And this thing they call beauty, the way they sell it to you online, just look at the girls and you will see the stuff I'm trying to say to you. And by the time they age, either way, you will be able to see it too. If Rihanna was your star and all they have for you is Tyla nowadays, whatever her name is, you know the music industry is dead. And the good singers, passionate ones, they will keep it for home and for the Lord, you know. Oh, perfect. What's your question, or would you like a general? He's going to bring this whole music industry to an end. Beyonce is going to get impacted. Oh, dead, my love. Dead. They will have to revisit everything, which is what they're doing already. They're sampling since the last 30 years, just older song, because that's what they need to do this thing. You know, it's like a palette of colors, and I will see Pisces too. Pisces is Bieber in this. My sister, you can F with black people all you need, Cassie included with your mixed self or whatsoever, but Bieber, you're not touching, or these white people. It's like a palette of color. You know, this year one day you'll be exhausted. You think you have invented or seen a new color. It's just a variation of the other. This is the music industry from black to white. It is played out. There's no more sound to invent and stuff. Everybody has done that to make their money from all the world. Just now forget it, yeah? And Bieber. One thing I heard too. Yes? Yes, love. Phyllis, what's your question, or would you like a yes or no? The only thing, Bieber, and something I heard that made so much sense to me. Bieber was a poor white kid. Otherwise, this year couldn't have happened to him. But yes, they have abused this guy. Have you seen him lately? And poor him. Because if you're into this fuckery, and mind you, we were speaking young girls, older men. This was in the year 2000 and before. Ask your mother and your grandmother about that. They have to stop acting brand new. I told you, me, I was part of that. If you're not older and stuff, I don't even see you. The problem is the drugging. And what will you do when the girl that you have abused is now a little white boy? This is wrong. And as long as Bieber does not speak, oh, believe me, he's the atomic bomb on in this year. And to me, he has already spoken to the feds. I will check it. He has, because I can see a woman or his lady just like protecting him after that. Like, here, just stay here, or I'm your cover and things. To me, Bieber has spoken to the feds already. And one thing I have this year, the past is going to come back to bite them all. But this is unfair. You know why? Because we all have a past. You didn't have to drug these people, though. Believe me. Oh yeah, Diddy. No, him, he's Capricorn. No, Sagittarius, but he reminded me of him for some reason. Me, I'm amazed that Diddy is still alive, my loves. And no. I'm mistaken. Diddy is a Scorpio. Why he makes me feel like a Sagittarius? You got too much going on. I'm amazed that Diddy did not kill himself. It's because he's a Scorpio. Before he dies, he's going to take all of them down with him. This is what's up here. Otherwise, he would have X'd himself out like all the others, if you know what I mean. And you know what I can see? Yeah. You know what I can see? Diddy is protecting himself now. The only reason why they didn't get him, the others, is because he's not with the other inmates, love. There is a threat onto him. They can hurt him. Lets me know he's not with them. Yes, love. Singing like a bird, you're right. I'm amazed that he's still here. And you do not have to believe me. I've seen that. His spirit, the one who likes this sex stuff, is telling him to finish himself, like the devil auto-destructing before he gets crazy. He says no. Diddy, I've seen Beyonce. You see why today then? I've seen Beyonce attacking the boy like, boy, just stay in jail, my magic will reach you. And I've seen people paying to get Diddy. You're not getting him because the Scorpio here is not coming out. I've seen it, those three things, and Spirit is saying to me they are. But he's trying to flip the situation just to tell you he's a real devil, this guy here. You do not have to believe me. And you know what I'm saying to you? Every day he goes like, should I X myself out or not? He will do it after he draws all these people with him. And he's going to stay in jail, that guy. They're speaking on each side, but nobody is saying anything, which is why all these celebrities are quiet. And again, jayz's respond now, you were too quick, my youth, with that one. You were too quickly, like you knew that these people were coming for you. For somebody who never spoke, you spoke mighty fast, yeah? But Diddy is an opponent this time here to have. Because he's fighting death itself, this guy, and the devil himself. Bieber, my lord. His marriage is a scam. This is why the ninja got married. I got you, Phyllis, whenever you're ready, love. Would you like a general? Oh, yes. I will do it for you, Phyllis. But this is exceptional. Normally, I don't do health in yes or no. What's your sign again? I will check, love. So his marriage is a scam. This one woman he married and stuff, and you know, this here has been brewing for some time. I got you, love. Brewing for some time. Meaning these folks here, they knew it was going to come down before we knew of it, love. So Bieber's thing was to get married and to have kids to cover up for the thing. You've seen the boy crying left and right. They have traumatized him, and I can see it, you know. And the problem, he's sensitive like that too. So he took it the worst way, but as long as he keeps quiet, you know, I have to see it, because Spirit is saying to me here, are you sure he did not speak? Me, I can feel yes. But him, he's the secret himself, Beaver. He has not spoken because he's afraid. You will speak because Cassie has already spoken. Bieber did not speak. Other people did. If you think I'm lying to you, this I know my code too. Believe me. Other people spoke, but Bieber is scared. My brother speak, and I think he does not want that out. Like, they used to crack my back when I was a young kid. This is crazy. But he will speak. So far, he has not. Me, I thought yes, yeah. The spirit is saying to me, no. It's Cassie who spoke against Diddy. And you're going to get it because you made the money. End of the story. And Beyonce, they're coming after that man of yours. And you're about to lose money. You're very lucky you did your tours, Renaissance, all the nice things because, yeah. Oh, they abused that boy, it seems. I never knew. I never knew. This I couldn't have guessed for my life. The only thing I knew is that Cassie was Diddy's sex slave. That we all knew. But to that extent, no way. But this here it had been known before. What I had heard before this, I always knew it. Diddy is a freak and Cassie is his sex slave. Yeah. For instance, he would want her, just like they're saying, to have sex with all these guys, and he's watching. If he likes you, he will have you. He will let you have Cassie type of thing, and she's submissive to the whole thing. This we knew. Everything else is like. And craziest part, they're telling the truth when they're speaking about these minors in the situation. Let's not be hypocrites because that was the norm back then. Believe me, younger girl and older man. But this, if the time is now to change the thing, let's be fair. Because again, if it was my thought, and I'll be done with this. If a woman wants to f up your life today, she can do it. She can do it. Acting brand new. Me, if I was a man, I'd be scared of women today. Like, girl, you were screaming my name and stuff like that. What you mean, Rapedu? What you mean? You were there with me. Believe me, and they can play the game to the point. My mother, she says, no, we always have that debate. I got you, Phyllis, after this, but it seems you're following, yeah? I hate the way she thinks, but I understand she's from an older time. Whenever they speak of this R thing, she says, but what was she doing with him? And me, I respect or protect the feminine. So I say, Ma, she can be in the hotel room. She can be there, even naked, to the point like no is no. But if you find yourself in a hotel room, you're agreeing, you have drank and kissed and you're naked, and to the last moment you're like, no, this one here, only the creator can help you. But in real life, these girls, they can F with you over this tendency here. Sometimes you can put yourself in danger, and some of these girls, they're just living that there. And then when something happens, you will try to push it all on the man. What were you doing there? What do you think happens at 3 a.m. in a hotel room? You have been drinking and flirting all night. You're naked, my girl, and now it's RAPE. Stop lying to us. I hope you have heard me. Bieber will speak. He will have no choice, but this guy does not want to. And I will tell you what, my loves. This one Pisces here, if it comes out, he'll be like part of this 27 clan if he has not passed that age already. Bieber cannot overcome this, which is why he's not speaking. And other people have spoken. But him, he cannot do it. It'd be the end of him. If not death itself, with the drugs and things. End of the story, my loves. Jay-Z, he did it. To your question, my sister, I can see it. Like the woman, she's exploiting her rights right now. He will not. He will disintegrate if he does. Yeah, you're up next, Phyllis. I just need to change the energy. I'll read for you now and your health, and just give me 10 to 20 seconds for you. Your Capricorn 2 is your time. I can see it.